Well, it probably wasn't easy getting that dressed up, but now the real work begins as they get set to defend their home court. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Thunder. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, Los Angeles tied up with them.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Jordan. West is out there with the Cobra. And it's Neal in at the point guard. And for Los Angeles, we've got Williams. Shake and bake out there with the Professor. And it's Sharp in at the 5 spot. Now Neal. Early on, Brent, what are some of the intangibles you look for in a team that may be taking the next step?
First of all, is the player who's returning that's shouldering most of the responsibility, is he any better than last season, Kevin? Has there been some growth in his game? Secondarily,
the great ones always grow.
They always do, and they're really sharp usually coming out of summertime, and they're ready to go. Second thing is, has the roster been tinkered with a little bit or tweaked a little bit to enhance what it is that the skill set of the star player is going to provide for their team throughout the next 8 months of the season?
Here's Neal after the basket by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. And the officials call a traveling violation. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's the Professor. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's West. Ryder, then the pass to West.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
The free throw drops for West. Mr. Moves checked in for Lewis. And both free throws good for West. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Man passes to the Professor. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Farrell for 3. That shot off the mark. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient, Greg, on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
And here now the Thunder after the basket by Los Angeles. The Cobra passes to Jordan. He kicks it to Neal. Poke loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Sinks that one from the post. The Professor's got 5.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Now the pass to Ryder. Clock at 4. In the corner, Neal with it. Fires the 3. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And here is Los Angeles now. Jerry West unable to get his shot to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. The Bulldogs check in for Los Angeles. Young comes in for Williams. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Ryder. No good, unable to end this run.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's the Cobra. Got a hand on it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's the Professor. 8 points for him. Passes it to the Bulldozer. 5 to shoot to the left wing. Farrell for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Thunder trailing by 6. And a wide open look for Jordan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Pass to Mann for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Ryder. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. From deep, Jordan, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he's got that height advantage, and out on the perimeter, a smaller defender is just not going to contest.
Mann passes to the Bulldozer. Pass to Farrell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Jordan. Off target with the open look.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's the Professor. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's Los Angeles, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Los Angeles leading by 6. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Jordan. Jordan is out there with the Cobra. And it's Ryder in at the 4. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Howard. Now the dish to Jordan. Outside for Jordan. Outside Jordan from deep three-point range. The rebound by Young.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's guarded by Howard. Lewis gets the bucket. Brent, if you were building an offensive system from scratch, what would be your favorite style of play?
I would really tend to lean on 3 guards that could handle the basketball, Kevin. Guys who can initiate plays from all over the floor and really look to find players that are smart about playing off the ball. You combine 3 of those guys with the skill set, so one has it, and the other 2 are maneuvering around. They're going to cause so much commotion. They're going to cause so many breakdowns defensively within a possession that a multitude of playmaking players, that would be tremendous. And all of those guys, yeah, but all those guys too, Kevin, on top of that, if you talked about their physical nature and stature, I would want guys that are 6'6", 6'7", and long, because when you get back to the other end, you want them to be able to coordinate and take up enough room defensively to cause some problems. But, man, 3 guards, 3 long guards, and this is something that Phil Jackson relied on during the years when they won championships in Chicago. He always looked for long guards. Aside from Jordan and Pippen, there was the Ron Harpers of the world that helped accentuate what they could do on the perimeter.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The professor passes to Mann. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now here's West. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. To the middle. Launches a 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 5. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. West outside, down low, kicks to Howard. And the pass to the Cobra. Bounce pass, Neal. Shoots. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 6 in the bucket from Howard.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one, Kevin. Tough to defend against.
Here's Mr. Moves. 11 points last game. No one near him. Buries the jump shot. Mr. Moves got 7 points. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Farrell's checked in. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Well, you look at the professor, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Pass to the Cobra. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Pass to Williams. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. Again, Los Angeles.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Neal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's the Cobra, and it's blocked. Here's the Professor. Neal defending. Here's the Professor. An absolute bomb from three-point range. The Professor's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Now here's Neal. He's guarded closely. Looking to end the run. Bangs home the trifecta. Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Farrell kicks to Lewis. Lets it fly. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lewis has got 7 points for the quarter. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down by 12. To the inside. It's rebounded by Farrell. Los Angeles has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. The pass to the Professor. Back to Farrell. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's the Professor. He's got 14. Floats it up for Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Howard. Here's the Cobra. Back to Howard. The shot. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we finished one half of basketball. Los Angeles leads by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And guys, for Los Angeles, and big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Thunder.
I'd really like to see them attack the rim a little bit more. Change the game up, man. Generate some more easy baskets. Part of the reason they're behind is because they've been outclassed inside. They haven't been able to drive the ball, dish the ball. They need to pound it in the paint more if they want to win this basketball.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Williams is out there with Farrell. Then there's the professor. Then there's Shake and Bake, and it's Sharp in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here's Lewis. 4 on the clock. Rest with some nice D.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Lewis. He's got 9. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The professor's got 17.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Ryder. Lewis covering. From deep, Neal. Oklahoma City gets it back. Count the basket.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's the professor. He's got 17. Passes it to Farrell. He kicks to Lewis. Lets it go. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. There's a lot of talk, Brent, about eliminating divisions, something that's been discussed. I think that's going to happen.
I don't understand what the divisions are, do you?
We don't pay attention to the divisions.
We don't pay any attention to the divisions.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seeding, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise, there could be something that goes away soon.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Of course, Dirk Nowitzki spent his whole career with the Dallas Mavericks. We don't see that much anymore, do we? From the beginning to the end with one team.
No, but I think we're going to still occasionally have anomalies like we did with Reggie being in Indiana for the years of his playing career. Nate McMillan was in Seattle for his playing career, now coach of the Indiana Pacers. So there will be times where we'll have that once or twice. It's not going to happen very much, Kevin.
Not in today's
game, and not with what's at stake.
Los Angeles with some changes. Young comes in for Williams, and Mr. Moves subbed in for Farrell. Outside Jordan, beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Lewis passes to Mann. And Young kicks to Lewis. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Jordan. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lewis passes to the professor. Back to Lewis. Shoots it. The Thunder pull it in.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. It seems to be rushing shots.
From the top of the key, he buries it. Lewis has got 13.
Now that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's the professor. Makes it off the glass. The professor's got 22 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to the Cobra. And here is Jordan. It's Jordan on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles leading by 18. Young outside. 1:49 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Mann. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Sunday, the Golden State Warriors come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Sunday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one misses. The Bulldozer, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Howard's checked in for the Thunder. He hits the second from the line. Thunder trailing by 19. Inside, and so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
Looking here at some numbers for the Bulldozer. How he performed last season. 12th in blocks. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And anytime you take it inside against him, you know it may be coming right back the other way. He was a nasty, nasty shot blocker last season. And Lewis has it in the corner. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Howard.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Jordan the pass to the Cobra. Misses the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the pass to the Bulldozer. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to the professor. From downtown, add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Jordan at the elbow. Jordan finds Howard. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range. 6 points for Jordan.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here is Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hits the 3-point bomb.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's Viana. Here's Jordan, and it's blocked. And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
You should never get beat like that in transition when they throw the ball. Those points add up right now. Let's be locked in and focused right now.
Billy Donovan, as you can tell, not too happy failing to get back on defense. A major sin in the game of basketball, especially from his standpoint.
Yeah, and anytime you get severely out-hustled, you're going to hear about it from your coach. And you should if he's worth anything.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The Cobra out there with Jordan. Then there's West, and it's Howard in at the small forward position. Here is Howard. After the basket by Los Angeles. Kicks it to Jordan. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Bulldozers got his fourth rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's the professor. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Williams against Jordan. Player salary is obviously a large investment, Brent. What are some other investments that owners can make to help their team get better, either on the floor or off?
Massive one, Kevin, obviously, is in terms of your players' wellness and what it is that you're doing with your physical therapy staff, your strength and conditioning staff, because you want these guys available at the best and maximum potential physically that they can give you. A lot of teams, quite frankly, in the past couple of seasons, Kevin, looking into other ways, holistic therapies, mental approach that they can have mental wellness for their players as part of their programming. So teams that think you build some beautiful practice facility and just let the guys go bounce the ball around and shoot are absolutely missing.
Yes.
Yeah, they're missing the boat on what it is that their players require.
And again for three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Here's the Cobra. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Thunder, Kevin Cobra. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Brent, we have seen some international showcase games the last few years. Do you like that trend?
Oh, absolutely. I like the fact that our league, we know how global it is with how many players from different countries are represented throughout the rosters around the league. But for our game to travel around to London and to Mexico City and have an opportunity for those fans to see what NBA basketball is like, I think it's an absolute win for the
I'd like
NBA.
to see more, actually.
Well, more time for those teams. The timing of some of those trips for some teams are a little bit tough in terms of the travel, but their appearances there mean so much more to grow the game globally.
Nice shot by McMillan.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Guzman. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Bradley. McMillan passes to Woolridge. Pass to McMillan, trying his luck from deep. The shot, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Dimes the pass to Richardson. Pass to Guzman. Nice D from Woolridge. For Los Angeles, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the professor.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And the pass to Terry. Here's McMillan for the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
4 on the shot clock. Passes it to Richardson. Shoots over Woolridge. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Terry kicks to Woolridge. Fires the 3. That one, no good. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Damian Ryder.
Outside, Woolridge. Back to Bradley. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.